Greetings, and we are at part 52 of Twilight Princess. We are still in City in the Sky, but don't worry, we are almost done. We are getting to the boss by the end of this video, I promise. And the game decides to once again bring us a nice little, view. But this time it's justified because it's a pair of these winged lizard things. Now they've been reduced to good old regular mook status. Now the thing is though, you have to be careful here because while you try and focus in on one, as you just saw here, the other one will blindside you, so yeah, ow. Yeah, it's all about the waiting game here with dealing with two of these things. I mean, you can get one, get off some good hits, and then the other one will come and try and strike you down. See? Yeah. Anyway, while you see me try and kill these suckers, I'd like to point out something about Link's clothes. Yeah, it's completely off topic, but what else I'm going to talk about for the next, few minutes. Anyway, Link's clothes here. Now, the Light Spirits say that these clothes are based off the hero. Now, many people would think that it's the Hero of Time, you know? It makes sense given the context of this game and the time of this game's release. But, and here comes another theory, another strange theory. Now that it's been established that Skyward Sword is the first ever Link, and Link's known as the Hero of Legends, I think. Would the outfit the current Link is wearing be homage to that Link? Now, before you say I'm nuts, before you say that I'm crazy, just hear me out. This Link's outfit right here, it looks similar to that of Skyward Sword Link. Now, I know in real life the developers took this model, modified it a bit so that it would work with Skyward Sword, but think about it though. This outfit is kind of detailed like Skyward Sword's Link. It has adventure pouches, quote-unquote, on his belt, and has pants. So, I mean, it would make sense for this Link to pay homage to Skyward Sword Link. Although, to be fair, it could still kind of resemble good old Ocarina Link in a way, if you want to think of it like that. But, I'm just saying, I mean, it could have been retconned into that. I mean, that's the thing about Zelda theories, because they could work in one way, they can work in another way. I mean, it's always open to interpretation. I mean, there's that whole timeline thing that's now been made official. Well, until the next new Zelda game has been released, but, yeah. So here we go on rotating platforms, and we are going to claw shot from one to another just to get to the very top. And it's going to take a while if you miss your chance, because you have to wait for the rotation to come around to a optimum claw shot targeting thing. Yeah. Yep. Now, while I'm trying to ascend upwards, I want to mention something else that's actually kind of, cool when you think about it. Alright? We are on our way to get the final plot MacGuffin of the second set of plot MacGuffins. Now, here's the thing. The first time we got a group of plot MacGuffins, the Few Shadows, the last one was located at Lakebed Temple, which means we had to go all the way down below Hyrule and not only get a claw shot, but we have to face off against an enemy that's way below. Now here, we're pretty much doing the exact opposite. Well, sort of. I mean, to get the last set of plot MacGuffins, we have to ascend above Hyrule, I mean way above Hyrule. We get another claw shot, we have to use it against the boss, and by doing so, we have to use the claw shot to actually claw onto the boss, and hit him with sword strikes, you know, just like the Lakebed Temple Morpheal. I mean, yeah. Again, nice little symbolism. I don't know if it's intentional or not. And one more thing, spoilers, the second boss theme in the boss fight, the second phase boss theme, is exactly the same as in both dungeons. So, yeah, I don't know if it's intentional for this whole summary kind of thing, but I'm just pointing something out that's interesting. Yep. We're almost there. Just one more rotating platform and then one more claw shot target. We'll make it. Alright. Phew, finally, we made it at long last. Sorry it took a while, but this dungeon is kind of big, a lot of room for exploration, but then again, Zelda dungeons have always been known for exploration. And those pots that were in those certain areas, you know, one of them that has a chew in it, those are stuff you need to resupply yourself with. Arrows, fairies if you need any fairies. But I don't need any fairies. I still got my fairies that I got a long time ago. Whew! You know, it's always ominous when there is no music. And of course, you cannot go up this way for obvious reasons. Look, what we have to do here is use the towers to claw shot our way up. We have to use the grates and then the vines, and then we will meet the boss proper. And grab. Climbing. Ah, there we go. Finally. Thank you, cutscene. Ah, there you are. There's the dragon. The dragon that did absolutely nothing except destroy a bridge. I thought you were supposed to ravage this place, dragon. And notice that storm clouds are starting to gather. Ooh. Anyway, meet the boss, Twilight Dragon Argorok. Yeah. And, it's all heavily armored and looks threatening. Remember, it only looks threatening. It's not really threatening. In fact, I'm going to spoil something. I never get hit by this boss. Never. I mean, I'm sure I'm bragging, but it's true, as you'll see. So the dragon here will swoop on by and try to rake you off this cliff, and at the same time blowing a huge gust of wind that will try and force Link off this platform. Don't worry, Iron Boots will rectify the situation. And then when the dragon comes by and starts flapping its wings, use the opportunity to claw shot its tail and just use the old Iron Boot combination to drag it down to the ground where you will, well, destroy parts of its armor. See? And what you need to do is just get enough of its armor off so that we will proceed on to the next phase. And then it's going to do its thing again. Yay. Now, there have been dragons throughout the Zelda series. I mean, from the very beginning with a Gleeorok. Or Gleeolot. Whatever his name is. Gleeok. Yeah, that's it. Gleeok. And then there's good old Balbaggy of Ocarina of Time. And then there's General Allnox from Oracle of Seasons. And there have been other enemy dragons. And I've read somewhere that Star-Lord from the Arbiter's Grounds is actually a skeleton dragon, but, yeah. Yeah, of course there have been some other friendly dragons throughout the series, such as Valu, the three dragons from Skyward Sword, among others, so, yeah, you can't have medieval settings without dragons. Now, this time around, you have to use the grates on the pillars to claw shot upward, and just wait until good old dragon here will come closer, and then you can claw shot its tail and bring that sucker down again. Whoa! Ho! Ho! Oh, thank God Link's wearing pants in this game. I mean, seriously. Oh, woo! 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 I mean, imagine if this Link was wearing just the tunic skirt things, like, ugh. Now, be sure to be wearing some underpants, but, oh, jeez, I do not want to see that. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, back to the boss fight. As you can see here, with its jewel exposed, the dragon decides to ditch the remaining armor, and things are going to get serious, quote-unquote. Now, it's raining and storming, and this rain is actually doing something to these plants, which are actually pea hats. That's right, a whole series of pea hats are growing in this ground. I guess what we have to use during the second phase. Thank you, game. Thank you very much. Alright. What we have to do now is use the great pillars to climb on upward and climb as high as we can until we get in range of the pea hats. So, come on, get going. Of course, the dragon's still flying around doing absolutely diddly squat to actually hurt you. Now, I do have to admit, this battle here is pretty cool, with the whole battle in the rain, with the whole storming, and us using the claw shots to get from one place to another. And once we get on top of the pea hats, things will really get fun. Get high enough. There we go. And come on, latch on. There we go. And now, from this point on, we have to claw shot from pea hat to pea hat, while the dragon starts to breathe fire. Ooh. And come on, you gotta admit, this is fun. Come on, even if you hate the rest of the game, you have to admit this is pretty fun and pretty epic at the same time. Alright, what we have to do here is claw shot from pea hat to pea hat until we get behind the dragon. And once we get behind the dragon, target the jewel on its back, and Link will grab onto it and start the stabbing. And here we go. Stabby, stabby, stabby. With Link's heroic music in the background. And that actually looks fun, falling down with the dragon. Yay. And we have to repeat the process 2 more times, and the dragon is dead. And we claim our final mirror shard. This is so exciting. Actually, it is kind of exciting. Come on. Yeah. See, again, this dragon does not even touch me. I touch it, but it does not touch me. You can't touch me. You can't touch me. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, it would be kind of funny if one of those lightning strikes hits one of the pea hats or Link on a pea hat or one of the towers, just to add a little bit of danger to it, but no. It's just me just claw shotting from one thing to another. Ugh. Wee. Alrighty then. Stab, 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 stab. Wee. This is fun, Mommy. Can I do it again? Oh, just one more time, Sonny. Just one more time. Alright. Now here, the dragon will get a little bit more threatening. I mean, a little bit more threatening. Now, I really dodged the bullet here because what it's going to do, it's going to breathe fire at me. Now, I didn't really pay attention for some reason, but thankfully I claw shot it out of the way before I got barbecued. See, look at that! I almost got burned. Speaking of fire, during this last phase right here, this last go-around here, the dragon will breathe fire in one direction, and then immediately go in another direction and start breathing fire. So you have to make sure you grab the pea hat behind you and start going. See, and quickly get to the other direction. Go the other way, quick. And there we go. And afterwards, just get behind them, claw shot that jewel, and, well, we win. That's the long and short of it. Yeah. Wee. Again, this dragon is no threat. He is fun to fight, but he is no threat. Stab, stab, and finishing blow. Here I come. And dragon oh boy. Dramatic death, dragon. So, was it trying to imitate the Helmrock King in Wind Waker or something by flying high then exploding? But, I still think the Helmrock King had the more dramatic death because, well, he has spotlights on him. And at last, we have the final plot MacGuffin, the Mirror Shard. Hooray. Well, it's almost time to confront this fake King Zant. Yeah, so who's the real ruler of the Twilight Realm? Well, I think we all know who that is, but we'll save it for next time. Yeah, see you in part 53.